I think, listen to me here, 99% of golfers should consider using one length irons. You heard me right. Now you're like, well, Alex, you've just changed the variable length. But listen to me. I want to talk to you about the pros and the cons of using one length irons. So every single one of these irons, through from 5-iron to pitch and wedge, are all the same length. We're going to do a little bit of a comparison against my current set, which is a variable length set. I'll be honest with you, I found it a lot harder to control the longer irons, which is why I think 99% of golfers should use these. Okay, so look at this here. If I place all these clubs down the ground, you can see having them all at 7-iron length means the ball position is always in the same position, meaning actually I'm training the same golf swing, I've got less things to think about, and in the longer irons, I'm more likely to find the centre of that club face. Think about it logically. It's shorter, it's easier to find the centre. Take that as a comparison against my current set of irons, which are beauties, but a lot harder to control, so it makes you wonder why I'm using them. 7, 9, and pitch and wedge. Look at how, as that club gets longer, that ball position has to go up in our stance and be closer towards our front foot, because you have to hit it later in the arc, because the club is longer, to give us more time to square the face, as opposed to shorter club, same position, same square face every single time. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a comparison now. 5-iron to 5-iron in length, and also 9-iron to 9-iron in length. What better place to actually test these and see how far they're going than at the Beaches driving range? I've got it hooked up to the TrackMan to see how far these are going. Okay, so let's hit 2 with each. 2 5-irons first off with my Ricky Fowler beauties. And you know what? Get in those comments down below. Should I put the full 1-length iron set back in my bag if I think they perform better? Get in those comments. Okay, so longer club straight away. Look at the differences in this. That's where the ball position would be on my 7-iron length 5-iron compared to my variable length 5-iron. So you can see it's a lot longer, a lot harder to control. Okay, here we go. First ball. That's a beauty. First one away. Okay, ball number 2. That one there has gone 195 carry. I really got that one nicely. Here we go. Oh, didn't get that one at all. Okay, that one's going to have gone a lot shorter. That was just a great example really of, yes, because it is longer, you got a chance of creating more club head speed, but the variance in the centerness of strike is a lot harder, okay? So if you're on the golf course and we've got the same ball position every single time, then, well, this is probably easier to control. Now, one thing that I was worried about with these 1-length irons was the fact that because they're shorter, are those longer irons going to go shorter, as in actually in length? Because my shaft length is shorter, like if you had a short driver. I actually didn't see that too much. So 195 was the one good one with that one. Let's see how it compares. Oh, that was beautied. Let's see, well, that one just went 178, 193 total, so a little bit shorter. Okay, let's go ball 2 here with this. Oh, that was beautied. Absolutely beautied. Real nice hit that. So 180, 175, 180 for both of those. So it has shown you they will go shorter, but the gapping was a lot more consistent because the strike was easier to get. Okay, now this is only over 2 shots, but I'm just showing you a great example. It's not all rosy though. Let's find 9-iron and 9-iron with both. So this is one thing I would really strongly think about. So hard to see which is which. Okay, 9 iron and 9 iron with both. One thing that I was scared about was, sounds ridiculous, and it may be ridiculous really for some people, but will this shorter club go too far? Because it is quite a weird concept having a lot of loft so far forward in our stance. It can sometimes look like it's going to point a little bit left. Look at the difference on that there. A real strange concept to get, but nothing you can't get used to. Let's sit 2 shots away and see what the difference in distance is with these. Something that I think as an overall, you've got to think about them. 99% of golfers have got to think about a 1 length iron. Okay, so 9 iron now. This is my current 9 iron. One away. That was a really nice shot actually. 136. I reckon that's pretty close to being 136 as well. Let's have a look. 137. So pretty much bob on. So looking at the 9 iron with this now, going to be a little bit further forward in my stance because we're putting this in 7 iron position, and what I'm going to do is grip down slightly just to make it a bit more comfortable. Let's see this. It's a beautiful hit. Okay, 145 goes a little bit longer. That would be sort of predictable, wouldn't it? Okay. And there's that second one away. So overall, and that one's just gone 132. Didn't quite hit that one as hard. So overall, what I found here is the longer irons are easy to control, even though they go a little bit shorter, okay, because of that length of the golf club, right? But the shorter irons go a little bit further, again, because of that length of the golf club. Now, could that be a positive or a negative? Well, I think that's a positive for most golfers. It means you're going to be using something that's a little bit more lofted, maybe more often, because it's going to go a little bit longer. But also, when you do have to hit that long iron, it's going to be easier for you to strike it and find the centre of the club face. So just some simple points there to think about why 1 length irons are going to be a great option for you. Something to think about. Doesn't have to be Cobra, could be anything. But for 99% of golfers, it's definitely something you should think about. And should I put them back in the bag? Get in those comments down below.